Hey there, hi there, ho there. It's been a while. Welcome back to Hippie Dreaming, and welcome back to my dreams. My river dreams, riverside dreams. I have no idea what I'm going to call it yet, but here's my river. The Bow River, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Frozen over, mostly. Never completely freezes. Fed by the Bow Glacier. Beautiful, cold water. And a place where I come often to feed the birds, the wild birds. This is my sort of sanctuary. This is my escape. This is my dream. A place where I can be alone in the bush. Even though downtown is oh so close, I can be in the bush and forget about downtown. There are wild birds here. There are chickadees and woodpeckers and nuthatches. And there are a few others, but those are the three that I have consistently been able to get onto my hand when I feed them. I come down here and I feed them. And why am I talking and not feeding them? I'm not in the spot yet where they usually are. And I want to show you more of my wonderful, wonderful place. I've only been here once in 2025, and I'll put a link right there in case you didn't see it. It was a nice video, and there were birds then too. And I think on a day like this, there will be. This here, we're going to give a real good tour here. This here is a pond beside the river. I always called it my hippie pond. And I very often will go to that little outlet there, and I will sit down and relax and just enjoy the sun of Alberta, usually on the warmer days. Today, it's about 0, maybe +1, and it's quite pretty out. There's almost no wind. As you can see, the sun shining behind me. And I'm walking down this pathway to go into the brambles. It's in there that I know I will see the birds. And I am therefore reaching into my pocket to get the feed. Yes, you can bet. Hang on one sec, gotta pause, gotta switch hands. And you can bet that almost for sure, once I get in here and the birds notice me, they'll be coming to me pretty quick and wanting to be fed. I have to be careful. In here very often, the homeless will set up camp. I don't see any footprints around where I'm going. That's the nice thing about snow. But as you can see, right there is a bicycle. So I have to be careful for my own safety. But once I know that the birds are near, I'll let you know with a lot of cheer. I'll be right back. I am now at a spot that I've gone many times. Last year that tree was still standing, and now it blocks the pathway to one of the spots where I see most of my chickadees. Chickadee is the bird that, black-capped chickadee is the bird that I see the most of here. And then once the woodpeckers hear them, the nuthatches and the woodpeckers come by also. So I kind of expect it to happen pretty soon here. I've often sat on that stump and put my hand out and waited for a bird to see what I mean to them when I'm walking. When I'm just walking around, I just saw a nuthatch. While I'm walking around, they're wondering, am I just like everybody else? But once they see me stop and put my hand out, times change. I'll be back. Sometimes I can sit here for 20 minutes. But not this time. Look at this. Now that I've hit the birds, I'm going to tell you, ever since I was a young man, my dad has fed wild birds. And my dad was always kind of considered the Dr. Dolittle of the forest. He always once he retired, he lived in the bush. And I would visit him, and we would sit outside and we'd put seeds on our shoulders and let the birds just talk to us while we talked to each other. So now when I come down here, and my dad has passed away 2 years ago, when I come down here and a bird lands on my hand, I'm in touch with my father. I have touched base again with that father of mine that meant so much to me, that if I think about it, tears will come to the eyes. But he doesn't want that. He wants us to celebrate his life, not mourn his passing. And so I will continue to walk through this bush. I think there was only one bird, and it came to me twice. I'm going to go down to a spot just over there where they very often are, and I'll be back with you. And here we are at the spot that I very often get them. And there we go. That one was a little bit scared, but it'll come back. And there's more coming. And you can see the smile, because this means the world to me. It's been a few months. Here comes. It's been a few months since I've had a bird on my hand. And it's worth 30 in the bush. This means so much to me, sharing this day with these birds. Making friends with them, letting them see. That I'm a friend. Touching base with animals that we can't speak to, but we can communicate. These birds now know. They've made the right noises. I've heard a few chirps from them, and that's letting their friends know, hey, there's a guy we can trust around here. And if I wait long enough, I'm very sure to get a nuthatch. They have a lot longer a beak. The woodpecker, seldom do I get a woodpecker. But when I do, I notice it. Even if I'm just talking to you and I'm not looking, I can tell when I have a woodpecker. Because these birds are light as a feather. And pretty soon, I'm going to have to change hands. Hang on one sec. Very hard for me to see the camera. But the birds are plentiful and there's more coming. It's amazing. This is going to be a lot of fun, folks. I'll be right back once I get some more seed. And let's try it again. You gotta be careful, there's somebody there. I don't want to put them on video, but I just got too noisy. I had a phone call. This is a school group down here. And they're watching me feed the birds. Hi! That's so cool. Teacher and a couple of students watching me feed the birds. Here they come. Good girl. Good girl. Such a beautiful day. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed the birds a lot more. Maybe I'll put some music to it. And then I'll take you to a different part of the river. You enjoyed that. I know I sure did. And to give you a better look of what I'm standing by, there is downtown Calgary. This is the Bow River. Let me turn the camera around and show you better. There we are. Downtown. That is west of me. The mountains are that way. Now I'm turning south. I'm watching the river go by. Lots of ice. Beautiful, beautiful river. And now back to me. I just heard a chickadee again. And I'm pretty sure they're going to follow me. It's really muddy around here because we just had a snowfall a couple of days ago. But I think I'm going to slowly walk back to the car. And as usual, thank you for being a part of my hippie dreams. This channel is just meant to be a place where we can enjoy nature together, enjoy each other together. And just escape sometimes. Sometimes things just have to be beautiful and quiet and peaceful. Sometimes that's all we need. Hang on one second. And now, as I hear Canada Goose in the background, I'm going to wind down this video. Sitting here at one of my favorite spots because it reminds me of my life downtown and the busy hustle bustle of the city. But 2 steps away and I'm in the forest and I'm enjoying peace and harmony. And that's what my late life is meant to be about. It's just enjoying what's around me and taking in the day, not being rushed, slowing down, finding my way through this frickin' highway of life. These later years are difficult sometimes, and sometimes they're absolutely beautiful and wonderful. So during the difficult times, find your own little spot to say peace and cheers, love and harmony. That was a little off. Peace.